Alright, so let's see. Desperate measures. Okay, and what was I thinking? Oh, you know what? Yeah, is there... That is not standard issue. That's Lara Croft. I thought she looked familiar. Alright, well, let's beam up. Who brought their dinosaur here? Can't bring that inside. You have to hitch your dinosaur before you go into Starfleet Academy. I'm gonna run over to a bank. It's like that chick from Tron. Yo, you know... Oh, she's wearing that... I don't really like that outfit. She's got the, but... You know I'm all about the Andorian ladies. I'm in. Oh, mailbox. I'm looking for a bank. Is that a bank? I'm gonna put that in there too, so I don't fuck that up. Put that there. I don't know, I just feel like I have too much stuff on me. Too much fucking shit on me. And I don't know what to do with any of it. Some of it I'm sure I could probably just trash, right? Because I'm so early that I probably have a lot of useless stuff. Yeah, like that. Standard issue. Have any other standard issue stuff? What do I need for that? Tech points. Okay. I just want to save a little bit of space. That'll get me through for now. Let's go back up. Actually, we'll just warp straight there. Because it's a thing we can do. Captain, we have the Borg sphere on sensors. There are multiple Romulan patrols in this area, sir. We will need to deal with them before we can scuttle the sphere. Raise shields and set course for the Romulan ship. Yeah, we still don't have enough slots to get more like regular officers. The Enterprise D, look at that. Oh. Okay. The Romulans are always being so naughty. They're always up to no good. And the Borg sphere. Okay. Not picking up any signs of Romulan ships, and there are no life signs on the sphere. Recommend we destroy it. Holy shit. It's just that easy. Our top priority should be to find any technology or research the Romulans may have salvaged already. There is Romulan communication satellite in this area. If we program it to transmit an emergency signal, the Romulans will send a ship here to investigate. We can hide behind the asteroids if we run minimal power, and the mineral content in it should disrupt sensor readings. Once the patrol vessels arrive, we can use a reconfigured Class 2 probe to essentially tag the Romulan ship. Even if they cloak, we'll be able to follow them. Okay. Flores, she knows a little bit too much about this. She lived like a double life as an agent. She's straight out of the academy. I mean, so am I. Excellent. Now we just need a place to hide. If we fly behind an asteroid, okay. We're gonna go in the donut? Oop. Watch out. So we can't hide in the donut. It works, sir. A Romulan vessel is coming to investigate. Oh. Yeah, I see. Take the vessel with a subspace transmitter, sir. We should be able to follow it at warp speed. Must have been the wind. The space wind. The ship has gone to warp, sir. Based on the telemetry from the probe, I believe they are traveling to the Gasco system. There's a small colony on a space station there, laying in a course to Gasco. We can leave as soon as you're ready. That's really cool. Sometimes that doesn't work though, and it like the camera like sweeps over and just catches nothing. But when it works, it's cool. We've arrived in the Gasco system. Scans confirm Borg technology on the station. They have detected us, sir. They are launching several ships, and they have activated their defenses. We have the element of surprise on our side for the moment, but they are bound to call in reinforcements. Recommend we eliminate resistance and beam down to the station as quickly as possible. This is about as hostile of an action as you could possibly have. Anyway, let's get the Saratoga in here. Destroy the turrets. It seems like a very aggro action for us to do. I know they're using like Borg technology and stuff, but kind of crazy. They were just flying up to their station and blowing up their turrets. Okay, beam down. We're bringing the whole gang. Let's go. Oh, I guess, yeah, it is an event, right? So that was the mission. I didn't realize that that's what that was when I first started it, so... It's also crazy, the Trill Borgs. It's really cool. Wow, and here you can see again. Loading very slowly. Taking its time. Oh, okay. Finished. Sorry. Looking at something else. Sir, we have arrived in... Who's Lewis? Lewis, who the hell are you? Wait a minute. Lewis, I've never seen you a day in my life. Do you work on my ship? What the fuck? We have arrived in Gasco Station. The station is on high alert. We should expect heavy resistance. Normally, Starfleet attempts to resolve conflicts peacefully, but in this case, the security of the quadrant requires an armed response. We should interrogate any scientists we find along the way to determine where the Borg research is located. Excuse me. I guess it's because everybody in our senior staff is with me right now. I didn't even know that we could take 4 people. And so Lewis here, he just spawned. Where'd he come from? Who is he? I have no fucking idea. That's really funny. Alright, let's switch to our minigun. Starfleet, what are you doing here? Trace Borg technology back to the station. We intend to destroy it. There's weapons of mass destruction on here. Is he related to Cotton Eye Joe? Who, Lewis? I sympathize. Where did he come from? Yeah, that's... Oh, I get it. Okay. Where did he go? I have no idea. You know what's messed up is whenever I think of Cotton Eye Joe, is now all I think about is that stupid fucking... That Zoomer meme with that, with the chicken nugget singing, like, good da, good day, good da, good da. It's like an Indian man singing Cotton Eye Joe. Alright, anyway, the Borg technology is creepy. We all hate it. But we don't have any choice but to work for the Tal Shiar. They're holding my sister hostage to make sure I'll tell you what, Starfleet is really lucky that this place doesn't have any legitimate employees, you know? Because they just gave this up so easy. Anyway, I'll do what I can for her. You might need help yourself in a minute or oh my god, in a minute or two. Your transport was detected and the station is on high alert. Security forces are already on their way. You don't have a choice. We have no choice. We need to stop what's happening here. Promise you'll try to help my sister and I'll unlock all the doors in Turbolus for you. There, she's near the medical bay. Good luck. And don't forget my sister. We'll get her out. Colas, what are you doing, brother? Being a horrible, horrible guest. This doesn't feel very Starfleet. It's running in and shooting people with a minigun. Now we must be in like a... This must be Discovery or something. Hey guys. Goofing around in here? What are you up to? You're from Starfleet? What are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. I have no love for the Tal Shiar, but I do have a family. If I complete my work, the Tal Shiar will guarantee our safety. Perhaps we can rescue them. Where are they located? Most of the families are being held here in the medical lab. You will need to cross the engineering level to get there. Be careful. Any use of Borg technology is dangerous. You're talking about devices assigned to regenerate damage, replicate themselves, and assimilate anything they can reach. If we had a breach in containment, we could lose the station and everyone in it. Thank you. We'll do what we can for your family. Alright, everybody come back here. Alright, secret powwow. Alright. Oh, hey guys. Oh. Oh god. What are you shooting at? Okay. Can't go in there yet. Alright. Sorry, civilians, but it has to be done. That does feel insane, gunning people down with a minigun. Oh, and I forgot Flores has one too. Oh my god. They've been cloning here too. You have two Neros. They do look like Nero. Look at these guys. Oh, well that guy looks different. He has a different haircut. He's the hot one. Everybody aspires to be that one. Okay. Research log 1. Alright, the Hirogen upheld their end of the bargain and delivered a disabled Borg sphere to the Pilatus system. As a precaution, we have not moved the sphere from that location. I do not want to risk powering any systems that might trigger the Borg's regeneration protocols. However, I do feel it is safe to begin dismantling and analyzing the sphere's components. The Borg technology shows great promise. I believe we will be able to improve our weapons and shield technology well within the Empress's timeline. Okay, work to integrate Borg components into our vessels has begun. So far, the process is proceeding as expected. We have increased the combat capabilities of our ships by upwards of 30%, and I still feel like we're barely scratching the surface. There's so much about the Borg technology I do not understand. Some of my researchers have expressed concerns over the risk of experimenting with this technology. I explained that circumstances beyond our control force us to take extreme measures. I suspect they continue to have misgivings, but they no longer share them with me. I now share my staff's misgivings about this line of research. Incorporating Borg technology into our ships is one thing, but this Commander Nec has taken over our medical bay and is experimenting with incorporating Borg technology into our citizens. Oh god. I was wondering, I was like, why do they keep all the people that they were kidnapping on the station? And okay, that makes sense. That checks out. Anybody that expresses discontent with the program either disappears or finds their family being held hostage to ensure their cooperation. We should have never sided with the Tal Shiar, and now it's too late. Whoops. Destroy Borg research. Take that. Where's the other research? Is it you? I know I've got a minigun, but let me take out my tiny little phaser pistol. Oh my god, physics. I'm just impressed that an MMO from 2010 has, like, physics objects in it. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Personal shield losing power.
You just pushed my guy? Wait, I've never done this. Oh, that's Nec. You gotta go. Personal shield. Ferengi tube grubs. That's that good shit. Was that loot critter? What was that? Loot critter? Talk to loot critter? What is that? Why is it saying that? Uh-oh. That doesn't seem good. We have 2 prisoners and 1 Tequa. I wonder how important these characters are going to be. I can't even begin to express my gratitude, Lieutenant Commander. I'm from Sereni Prime, one of the colonies that is still neutral in the conflict between the Republic and the Tal Shiar. Before all this, I was a vocal proponent for the Republic. All I can think is that I attracted the wrong kind of attention for my outspoken beliefs. What do you mean? One day I went for a walk on the cliffs near my settlement. I remember seeing something strange and hearing a metallic buzzing. Then everything went black. I woke up in the cell. No one will tell me where I am or why I'm here. What they do say is that I'm a test subject. They're planning on implanting me with Borg tech. I didn't think anyone would be so callous, or could be so callous. Not even the Tal Shiar. We'll get you home. On to beam out. Thank you for saving me. Why is this character named? Did I know who Tequa is? How could they experiment on their own people? I don't know, man. My head hurts. Now your whole body hurts. Okay, contact the lead scientist. Hello, this is Lieutenant Commander Crewman. Just wanted to let you know that your brother is safe and aboard our ship. Thank you so much. Now allow me to assist you. These access codes will wipe our computer core, destroying all of our data. No one will be able to replicate what we've done here without that information. Thank you. Download access code. Purge computer core. Upsilon Beta 241. Alright, yep. Get me the hell out of here. They're eating Ferengi tube grubs in here. So the Romulans are activating their assimilated ships. We have to destroy them. If we fire at one of them, it'll come online faster. Huh? If we fire weapons at one of them, it'll come online faster, but I think I can delay their activation. Oh, okay. Oh, a little close. What is talk to the loot critter? How do I talk to the loot critter? I want to thank you again for rescuing me from an unpleasant fate. If I could impose on you once more, would you be willing to take me to my colony? I must deliver a report on what's happened to our ruling council, and I'd really like to see my family again. It'd be our pleasure. Hold on. STO loot critter. Loot critter? Backend name for the interactions. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. So it's just if you hit the button too fast and it has to display something. It's just what they call it on their end. I was gonna say, I'm like, why does it keep telling me to talk to the loot critter? Oh, I missed some loot. Oh well. Okay, report to Starfleet.
I have forwarded your mission reports and the recovered data to Starfleet intelligence. We now know the Romulans have been researching Borg technology, and they were willing to risk a war with the Federation to advance their goals. There is a 76.77% chance that Starfleet will have to take action against the Romulans to prevent them from upsetting the balance of power with this research. If that occurs, I predict that we will need you and your crew to assist in averting calamity. You have done well. Live long and prosper.
Okay. All impulse flight speed plus 10.
I have
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Unlocked a new trait slot. Click here to view your traits. These are your active traits. You can activate available traits from the list on the left.
Level 50, you gain the ability to pick 4 space passive abilities and 4 ground passive abilities from any reputation tier reached. Reputation and species traits can be slotted and unslotted for free. Okay. And I think it's because I'm an alien, so I can just pick whatever. Let's go with that for now. These we could just socket in and out, so I'm less concerned about that. Okay. New missions.
Tequa, the survivor you rescued from Demora Station, has provided some very interesting information about both the Tal Shiar and the new race with which they've allied. Meanwhile, the Romulan Republic and neutral colonies are continuing to report mysterious abductions. We believe these two events are related. Tequa wants to go home to her colony on Sereni Prime. The colony there has remained independent from both the remains of the Romulan Star Empire and the burgeoning Romulan Republic. That puts them in a delicate balancing act. We thought taking Tequa home could be a good opportunity to figure out what's happening behind the scenes of the Romulan conflict. We would like you to go to Sereni Prime and investigate. I have
Okay.
new missions for you.
Hold on, real quick. Where were we? Like, where am I right now? Oh, here. A lot of system. Alright. Let's go. I feel like the game got quiet, and I don't know why. Another slow loading system. There we go. Captain, we've arrived in the Sereni system. This is supposed to be a neutral colony, but I'm detecting multiple Romulan Star Empire ships, as well as a shield wall surrounding the planet. If this is a blockade, they're very serious about keeping people out. The warbirds are arming weapons, sir. We might have to fight if we want to return our guest to our colony. Speaking of which, Tequa would like a word. Or Tequila? 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 Oh, okay. No dialogue now. I can't thank you enough for returning me. It looks like the Romulan Star Empire has been busy while I was away. They were already lobbying our council to join them, but Romulan Republic envoys are there as well. Now the Empire is blockading the planet, probably to prevent information like ours from reaching our leaders. The shield wall is new. I guess the Tal Shiar constructed it. You should be careful. It isn't the first time we've run afoul of the Romulan Star Empire. That's a really big project to just... Oh, the Tal Shiar just put that up. Oops. This planet is protected by the Romulan Star Empire. State your business. Oh my god, this guy's a unique-looking individual. I didn't realize Sereni Prime was... Oh wait, hold on. I didn't realize Sereni Prime was a protectorate of the Romulan Star Empire. Technically it is not, however, the Empress has graciously extended her protection at all worlds in this region of space, including Sereni Prime. There have been recent reports of terrorist activities on this planet. As a service to the lawful residents, we are securing the world against further intrusions. Whether the Serenians like it or not, of course. I've come to trade. Excellent. We welcome peaceful contacts with the Federation. I assume you will agree to submit to a routine search for contraband, lower your shields, and be prepared to be boarded. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay. I want to talk to the loot critter, man. It kind of feels wrong that we just killed that guy, though. We didn't really talk at all. Alright, beam down. Take the whole gang. The entire senior bridge crew. Every senior officer is going down to the planet. If things go wrong, there's going to be, like, an ensign in the captain chair. It's going to be Lewis. Cotton Eye Lewis. Alright. Come on. Any day now. Can't believe I finally made it home. Thank you. I never thought I'd see this place again. I would give you the grand tour, such as it is, but I need to get back to my family. I never thought I'd see them again either. You should talk to a representative from our council. Follow the path ahead, and it will lead you to our central square. There should be someone you can speak with. All right, see ya. Okay. Not a very fast runner. She wasn't that excited to get home, you know? Open that crate. It's mine now. Man. These cool plants. Can we, like, get over here? Wait. How far are we from the water? Oh, okay. Nah. Visible wall. I was gonna say, I don't even know if we can swim. Anyway. Counselor Ryu. Ryu?
Jolan True, and welcome to Sereni Prime. Oh, thank you for returning Tequa to us. I'm sure her family is pleased she is safe.
Wow, this is a cult.
However, you have arrived at an interesting time. I was just preparing to meet with representatives from the Romulan Star Empire and the Romulan Republic. Each are urging our colony to join their faction. We've done our best to stay out of the conflict until now, but I fear we will soon be forced to take a side.
Yes, we met one of the Empire's representatives in orbit. They tried to destroy my ship.
Yes, the Empire has a way of offering assistance
necessarily.
that feels more like a threat. They offered security services for my world, and I could not risk refusing them.
It's a mafia.
And to be fair, there have been no abductions since the fleet began protecting the planet.
Abductions?
A number of our citizens went missing in the weeks before the Empire arrived. The Empire blames the Republic, of course, but I think Sela likes to blame them for a lot of things. There's no evidence they are responsible, however. In fact, there's no evidence at all. And I think that if the Republic were behind these kidnappings, they would leave some trace behind. If you would care to speak to the representatives, I would be interested in hearing what your opinion of them is.
I'm honored by your request. We should consider the Republic's proposal carefully. Oh, you're both here? Alright, give me 1 sec here. Okay, let's talk to these ambassadors. Sub-Commander Tamanda. Pleasure to meet you. Lieutenant Commander, what can I do for you? What's your mission here? My intent was to speak to the Council about the advantages of joining the Republic. Fortunately, I arrived before the blockade, and the Council has extended their protection to me. Otherwise, I'd probably be on my way to one of the Tal Shiar prison facilities by now. The Empress likes to hide her threats in a few layers of deception and lies. It can be difficult for a peaceful world like Sereni Prime to resist, but if we all stick together, we'll be able to rise up and defeat the Tal Shiar once and for all. We have ambitious goals. Good luck. You're not welcome here, Starfleet. The Counselor feels different. She asked me to speak with you and give her my opinion. Then she is a fool. The Federation are allies of terrorists who seek to destroy what remains of our glorious empire. You will do nothing here but sow dissent and unrest. I also know that you destroyed a ship protecting this planet with callous disregard for the safety of the citizens of this colony. I have nothing more to say to a murderer. He left me no choice. You have no choice. Those words have been the excuse of monsters since time immemorial. By the way, they just said that they were going to board us to search for contraband if we wanted to proceed, and then we said, I don't think so, and then killed them. So, I mean, I would argue that we are a murderer, so... anyway. On the chance, however, that the Council is foolish enough to be swayed by your biased opinion, I will explain that the Romulan Star Empire is Sereni Prime's only hope for peace and stability. We alone possess the military strength and operational effectiveness to keep this planet safe. The terrorists from the Republic can only offer them a portion of their own loss and suffering. The Empress has already sent ships to defend this colony. That is evidence of our intentions. Your intentions are clear, Sub-Commander. I think I've heard enough.
Well, what did you think of them?
I may be biased, but I think you should join the Republic. You've done well staying neutral so far. I don't have a reason why you should change course now. I can't tell you what your colony should do. Follow your heart with your your instincts. I mean, they're about to get attacked by like a fleet of Romulan ships. So a bunch of Romulan warbirds are going to pop up over the planet. So it's a little tougher than this, but I think I'm going to say this anyway.
An interesting perspective. Thank you for your suggestion. Our most convincing evidence comes from a survivor of Virinat. And if his story can be believed, he says he knows who is behind these abductions. You should speak to him before you leave. He's behind that building.
He's behind a building. I'll listen to his story. He's behind that building is a really funny thing to say. He's not like a block away. No, he's behind that building. Yes, I was at Virinat. And my family died there, my friends. It wasn't Tarus who destroyed my home, and it certainly wasn't the Republic. It was the Tal Shiar and their friends. But you don't have to take my word for it. Virinat has been abandoned since the attack. Go see what the Empress does to their people. Okay, sorry for your loss. Beam up and get the hell out of here. Okay. You brought the whole gang for nothing. Didn't even get into a fight. It's becoming more and more common. Like it's stuck at like 3%. Course locked in on Virinat. However, there are Romulan ships decloaking. They're hailing us. Lieutenant Commander, you are wanted for crimes against the Romulan Star Empire. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. You lower your shields and prepare to be boarded. Sir, the Romulan Republic vessel here. Oh, there's a Romulan Republic vessel here as well. You appear to be having some difficulties with the Tal Shiar. Please allow us to assist. This is the least we can do for our allies in Starfleet. Glad to have your help. Wasn't that nice? Tal Shiar will no longer trouble you. Do you require anything else? No, thank you for your assistance. Oops. I was trying to talk to the the lewd critter. Hmm? What? What the hell? Oh, wait. Cross the shield barrier, sorry. Okay. Alright, let's go. Another long loading screen. Yeah, so far, these missions are really cool. There's some, like, creative choices around Star Trek I probably don't necessarily agree with, but this game, like, the people who, at least at this point in the game, right, and even, I mean, even the Dax event, there's enough reverence for Star Trek that I'm like, I can let it pass, you know? I'll give them a pass for fun. Because all these stories so far, it's like I don't consider any of this, even if at one point they did say it was canon, I would never consider any of this canon. But it's fun. We've arrived in the Virinat system. Sensors are detecting no signs of activity in the system, not even satellites. For a once populated world, the sensor silence is eerie. Of course, for the planet. Scan debris. Debris appears to be from a Romulan vessel. It's old, but it took some heavy energy weapon hits before it was destroyed. You don't normally see battles like this near agricultural colonies. Appears to be debris. Unknown configuration. However, the energy signatures conform to the limited information we have about the Lachi. There's not enough here for the ship to have been destroyed, sir. Whatever it was, it probably survived this battle. It could be the mysterious enemy the survivors talk about. Could it be the Lachi? We need more information. Or is this a false flag? Detecting a vessel. Wait, there's nothing there. This has been a sensor echo. Or... cloak. Oh my god, what is this? Let's beam down. Everybody come on. It's a big party. Everybody, all the senior staff, join me. Let's go. It really is taking longer, I feel like, to load into stuff. It was pretty fast. Okay. This place is destroyed, Captain, but the damage is only a few months old. I'm not detecting any humanoid life signs. However, there are several insect life forms around here. We should be cautious. You know, why are there big bugs? Oh my god. Let's go here first. There's just something really weird about, like, a Starfleet firing squad. Oh my god, they got burnt up. Looks to me like they were having some kind of festival and they were attacked. Oh my god. This colonist died of plasma weapons discharge. Her tissue appears to be infected with some kind of fungal spores. The bio readings I'm getting are somewhat similar to some of the readings from the prisoners on Installation 18. The evidence of Alaki involvement is mounting. Take a sample. Hold on, I gotta look this up. Oh, okay. So these Alaki, they're from Star Trek Online. Yeah, okay. Wait, what? Oh, they were called something else. Oh, they were an Enterprise. Sorry, I'm just looking these up. I'm like, what the hell? So, I mean, the reason why I wanted to check is because there is some stuff in STO that is like that has been removed, right? So I don't know if these were like previously established somewhere else or whatever, but I don't remember these. They weren't like a major player in any franchise or in any series, but they were an Enterprise. Although this, yeah, okay. We're not getting... We're not getting anything from killing these. That's always like a big sticking point for me in like MMOs. It's like when there's like that happens when there's like a lot of like creep from other systems. Not that like experience and like leveling up has been a huge issue in this game, but it kind of feels unsatisfying to get nothing, you know? My big beef with gacha games is that you don't level up, you don't get experience really, like not that much anyway, from actually killing things. You get it from getting items that you then use to level up, which I think is bullshit. Just doesn't feel as good, like progression-wise. I think this device is some kind of beacon. It doesn't conform to any technology I'm familiar with. However, the components seem to match some of the equipment we discovered on Installation 18. Get a full scan. Starfleet will want a review of our findings. It's like Mass Effect. Alright. What? At the very least, we're clearing out their bug problem. What's this? Scan the water. This fountain was, must have been beautiful once. The water is drinkable, despite the destruction. The residents of this colony put a lot of love and effort into building it. Now it's all gone. No accolade for that? A little bit more lore, though. I like that. What are you shooting at? It's really going Insano style on these bugs. Oh. What happened here? This looks no good. This Praetor was created by an orbital strike from a plasma weapon of Romulan origin. Since it is doubtful the colony destroyed themselves, it could only have been the Tal Shiar. From detecting a subspace transmission, we can access it at that console over there. How'd you even see that console over here, man? How'd you see that?
Citizens of the Empire, it is with great sorrow that I report the destruction of our colony in the Virinat system by the terrorist insurgents known
so it's a
as
false
the
flag.
Romulan Republic. I believe most of the residents of Virinat were loyal subjects of the Empire who were unaware of the terrorist cell hidden amongst their homes and families. Their deaths are a tragedy. When the Tal Shiar attempted to remove the insurrectionists and save Virinat and its people, the Romulan Republic destroyed the entire colony rather than submit to the lawful authority of my forces. I grieve for the loss of innocent life. Rest assured that those responsible will be found and punished for their crimes against the Romulan people. Virinat will not be forgotten.
Getting some unusual energy readings. Oh. Lewis? Who the hell is Lewis? We'll never know. We'll never know who Lewis is. Life's great mystery. Missing a suit. Here, you can have that. Plasma Blast Assault Mark III. Whoa. Oops. I was using like the lowest DPS weapon I had in my primary slot. That sucks. Oh, I didn't even see that. Plus 5% energy damage. Oh, and shields. We have a handful of those, too. Either of those is better, that's fine. Okay. Right, salvage. Oh. Hold on. Double clicking, says will not be salvaged. Salvage all feature will not destroy ultra rare items, epics. So wait, what do I get if I salvage this? 14 of this resource. Which is what? What is that? Is it for re-engineering or something? Oh, and then we get the resources for it. Oh, okay, okay. So it's, okay, it must be for crafting then. And then, so standard issue stuff you can't do anything with, you just have to recycle it. Have any other standard issue stuff? Okay, anyway. Another long wait. I swear to God, this didn't happen before. It's like, I swear this never happens. Okay. It was a scout ship, Captain. We drove it off, but I'm expecting reinforcements any moment. Just immediately. God damn, Saratoga fucked him up. Alright. GG. Captain, we're receiving a priority subspace transmission from Starfleet Command. Alright, on screen.
To all Starfleet vessels, our allies in the Romulan Republic are under attack by the Tal Shiar. All combat-ready vessels are ordered to report to New Romulus immediately. Individual orders to follow.
Open channel.
Thank you for responding so quickly. Your orders are to rendezvous with Battle Group Phi at Virinat and proceed to New Romulus to reinforce our vessels there. The battle is already underway.
Alright, we're on our way. Hey, what's going on, Mikey? Good morning.
Glad to have you here. Let's get to New Romulus.
Okay. Yeah, no, long stream, for sure. I'm just, I kinda got stuck on this, you know? I'm into it. I'm really digging it.
We are grateful beyond words for your help. You have arrived in the nick of time. New Romulus does not have the developed orbital defenses necessary to repel such an attack, and Admiral Kararek is calling for as many ships as possible to defend the planet. The flotilla protecting the planet has been pushed back by the enemy assault. They are at their final line now. They need your help.
Is this a new game? No. This is, this is from 2010.
Glad you could join us. Concentrate fire on their command ship.
No, I hear you. No, it's, this is an old game. At this, well, now it's an old game, I guess, right? It doesn't feel that old. Oh my god. Come on. We need aft torpedoes, man. Ooh. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the hell just happened? Oh my god. Are they beaming torpedoes onto my ship? Also, why am I not... I feel like I'm not doing anything. Yeah, what the hell? Why was I not targeting? Am I not close enough? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. We gotta get the hell out of here. Oh, it's the first time I've died. In a ship, anyway. Yeah, don't keep up to date with new games. Well, and probably, especially not Star Trek games, I imagine. But yeah, no, this came out in 2010, it's still running. Wow. Okay, I haven't died in my ship. Okay, so obviously I was going about that completely wrong. I think it's fair to say. So I'm gonna go over here. What the hell? I'm gonna go after these guys. Oh, shut up. I just wish it was following the new Star Trek series. Those are top notch. Yeah, dude, for sure. Oh my god. You know, funny enough though, these kind of do actually. This game, it has stuff from all of Star Trek. It's not like the new stuff isn't their focus, but they have stuff related to it for sure. Yeah, from years ago. Dude, it's so funny because, yeah, I guess even when I was playing like Tomb Raider, I was probably still bitching about the current era of Star Trek, right? And it's the same shit now. It's still bad. We can only hope that since there's been a couple of like high-profile failures that they strip the current leadership. I don't think it'll happen. And also, I don't think it matters. I'm never going to get the Star Trek I want again, so... Oh my god, they just keep coming. Yeah, it was during a Tomb Raider game. Oh my god, yeah, they just keep respawning. Someone brought it up and you went in hell for a new Star Trek. It's funny. I fucking hate it. I still hate it. And who are we getting? Come on, take it. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh my god. I'm like losing track of my mouse. Oh my god. Probably not comparable, but new Doctor Who is just shit. Yeah. No, I think actually it's a decent comparison, honestly. I haven't heard a single fucking good thing about Doctor Who in a very long time. It's like... probably since this game fucking came out. Not even like a hardcore fan, but it was, it's at the point where whenever I see news about it being renewed, especially the Disney partnership with the BBC ending, I could not give a fuck. It's been awful for years. Okay. Is that not... that's not the mothership that I just got? Oh. But no, I think... honestly, I think that is a comparable one, because it's just like people who probably don't fucking care about the property. They just have their own agenda. You know, whatever that agenda might be. And they want to turn it into their pet project instead of make it something that the people who already like it will enjoy. You know what I mean? And that's kind of a lot of stuff, because I think it keeps happening to like every major franchise, because studios don't want to make new stuff, right? They keep relying on existing IP. Like, they keep making stuff based on existing IP, because that's the only stuff that they can make a ton of money on now. And so they give a bunch of new writers, new showrunners, access to these things that already have established fan bases. They turn it into whatever they want, regardless of what, you know, of like established lore or conventions for the franchise. And then, you know, you get Star Trek Discovery. You get the new seasons of Doctor Who. It's kind of the way I see it. It's a bunch of, like, fucking talentless writers trying to make their mark by turning something that they didn't like into something that they like or they think a larger audience will like. By the way, I have no idea if you're winning or losing. Dude, neither do I. Funny enough. I feel like, are these battleships just respawning? I think they are. Another battleship over there. Oh, I thought it was dying. What the hell? There we go. Yeah, there's another one. They're just respawning. Okay. Where's the mothership? Alright, I'm just gonna go this way. Oh, I see. The command ship. I don't know why I was, like, thinking it was over there. Sorry, I was, like, yapping, and I wasn't really paying that much attention. I was just in autopilot. That fucker's still coming after me. Come on, getting closer. Okay. Wow, this thing's still at 100%? These guys have been doing nothing? USS Kirk. And then bring in... Oh, that's why it keeps warping away. That's why I kept getting confused. I'm like, okay, at least I feel slightly less stupid. I probably was attacking this before. Okay. Up. A little close. There it goes. Alright. That was so stupid. I was attacking those other ships the entire time and they just kept respawning. So, I guess I just farmed a little bit. I think I raised at least one level. Okay. We're being hailed by the Romulan Republic.
On behalf of the Romulan Republic, thank you for your assistance today. You have saved our new world from destruction. We cannot begin to repay these deeds you have performed today, but know that your names will go down in history.
We're honored to be of service. Looks like we're done here, sir. Are you ready to depart the system? Let's go! Okay. Well, that went on for much longer than it should have, because I was not paying attention. So that one's on me.
The Romulan Republic extends their sincere gratitude for your assistance in saving their homeworld. We now know the race you encountered there is called the Alachi. And they are the Tal Shiar's new allies. From what you found on Virinat, and what they tried to do at New Romulus, I'd say that whatever they're doing, it's not in our best interests. The Republic is continuing to search for clues to reveal what exactly is happening to the people being abducted by the Alachi. You, however, may be set to a different task.
Yeah, no, it is really cool that there's voice acting. It's not everything is voice acted, but it seems like mostly the important stuff is voice acted. And, oh, look, there's a bot from Kick that just followed, so thanks for that. Okay. Let's see. For the build, I don't really know. Oh, 2 of these. Well, we don't need these then, right? Maybe torpedo, photon torpedo, or plasma torpedo. Actually, what about the Raider? I guess that one, it kind of doesn't matter. It could be either one. Let's go 90 degree. What's the... It's okay, so this is lower DPS. So what, maybe for this then. Even for this it's bad. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna take this and then maybe we'll scrap it.
Lieutenant Commander.
The other cool thing about this too is that there's a lot of cameos from real Star Trek actors. Like obviously you just heard Leonard Nimoy, the voice of Borg from Star Wars. I have new missions for you.
The cause of the supernova that destroyed Romulus remains a mystery. Our allies in the Romulan Republic have a theory on the matter, however. They believe that Tarus, the former Praetor of the Romulan Star Empire, is responsible. Republic forces attempted to apprehend her, but she escaped through an Iconian gateway. Recently, the Republic has discovered new information that could help us track down Tarus. We want you to rendezvous with the RRW Lisette and provide any assistance you can.
They want, we think we found the source of the star going supernova and blowing up Romulus. The source is hack screenwriting from Bad Robot, from J.J. Abrams and Alex Kurtzman is the cause, actually. It turns out it wasn't the Republic, it wasn't the Empire, it wasn't Nero, it wasn't Spock missing the red matter. It was actually bad screenwriting that made it happen.
I have new missions for you.
Okay. But yeah, no, it is really cool. When there is voice acting, it rocks. Also, here, you'll appreciate this, Mikey. Check this out. It's the USS Natla. We've got the USS Natla, and I've got the USS Raider for the shuttlecraft. And let's whoops. What does join do? I actually don't know.
So many simple minds.
Oh, okay.
So little
Wow.
time.
Easy way to get here. Here, check this out. Actually, how do I... from here... how do I see my other ships? Oh. We've got the USS Croft. It was the first ship. The Natla. The Shuttle Raider. And the USS Maria Doria. So far, all Tomb Raider-related titles for all my ships. Okay. Let's go to Hobus. I think this is what other people were referencing, is that they kind of get into what actually caused the supernova. Okay, we've arrived at Hobus. We are being hailed by the RRW Lasat.
It is a pleasure to be working with you. I heard about how you got your first command. Well done. Not every officer could have stood up to the Borg like you did.
Pleasure is mine,
Agents
Commander.
working for the Romulan Republic have recovered definite proof that Tarus, or persons working for Tarus, were responsible for the Hobus supernova that destroyed the homeworld. Our agent spoke to Tarus. She claimed that she was deceived by Hakiv. But that does not excuse her culpability in the destruction of 2 inhabited worlds and the deaths of millions. Our agent tells us that Tarus believes her Iconian masters can change the past and restore Romulus. So not only is she a killer, she's insane.
Okay. What do you suggest we do about her?
Tarus cannot be allowed to commit even greater crimes in an attempt to fix her mistake. My intelligence officer, Lieutenant Gaius Salan, has intercepted communications that may allow us to locate Tarus and finally bring her to justice. I'll let him explain in greater detail.
Greetings. I am Lieutenant Gaius Salon of the Romulan Republic. There are certain pleasantries that are customary in these circumstances. However, I'm choosing to skip those. We have much to do. Recently, the Republic intercepted a transmission from a group of Remans in the Hobus system. These Remans have remained loyal to Tarus, the former Praetor of the Romulan Star Empire, who was deposed by Sela. While the transmission was not unusual, its origin point was. The Hobus system is under strict quarantine. However, a previous team uncovered a mining facility at one of the planetary fragments. We believe that the Reman loyalists may have returned to this facility to continue their efforts.
It's the recovered Borg? Yeah, the way she speaks. I know, there's a lot of them. They kind of speak like... they're... What? I mean, they are Romulan, so they have a specific way, but some of the actors in this game sound kind of like Microsoft Sam, you know? Why is it under quarantine?
The Hobus system is the origin point of the supernova and subsequent subspace explosion, which destroyed Romulus and Remus. It is still, as you say, a hot zone. The Remans loyal to Tarus are using the quarantine as a cover to resume their operations in the system. The transmission we intercepted was addressed to Commander Aranhu, a Reman who is the captain of Tarus' personal guard. He must be the liaison to the forces in the Hobus system.
What do you suggest?
The direct approach. If we confront the forces in the Hobus system, who are in violation of both Federation and Romulan Republic mandates by their very presence there, they will send a call for assistance to Commander Aranhu. Once he arrives, we simply follow him. It is likely that he will lead us back to Tarus.
Sound
I'm sorry
plan.
to interrupt, but I've just received emergency orders from Republic.
Yeah, I'm
Command
hearing it
and
now.
must respond. Gaius can transport to your ship and help you complete the mission. We'll return as soon as we can.
It's acceptable. Let me see. Yeah, I was actually just gonna check this, and it looks like some of them are done.
I am detecting some very rare minerals in the system, as well as the presence of protomatter. It is possible that Tarus used the materials here to construct her weapon.
125 dilithium. Whoa. That's nice. Is there nothing available on this map? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Forgot to check on that. Okay. Alright, the planetoid's core contains trace signs of protomatter, sir. We should get a sample. Scanners are also picking up some odd readings from some of the ice asteroids near the core. Recommend we investigate them as well. Prepare to collect a sample. Oh. Over here. Confirmed, sir. These fragments are decalithium. If we can locate a supply of Tequa, that means Tarus could have had all the ingredients she needed to build the device right in the system. It's still circumstantial evidence unless we can tie it to her directly somehow. Collecting a sample would be crucial. I recommend we scan for Tequa deposit. Retrieve a sample and set course. Okay. Raymond ship's decloaking. Oh.
Warning.
Get the Saratoga again. Nice. That must be embarrassing. You show up with a whole patrol, get blown up by a fucking lieutenant commander, level 13. Okay. I mean, the Saratoga's there too, I guess, but... like a hologram Saratoga. High levels of Tequa.
As I suspected, the materials are all here. Our agent located Tarus on planetary fragment Gamma. We should continue our search there.
Okay. That guy is really strange. I don't know what his deal is. Scanners are detecting some kind of shield covering a large crater on the surface of planetary fragment Gamma. System is supposed to be under quarantine, but clearly there's some activity. Get a scan of this shield. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh. guys have been naughty. You shouldn't be here. It's triggered automated defenses. A Riemann ship is decloaking. They're hailing us.
Your presence here is a violation of the quarantines established by at least 3 sovereign governments. Explain your purpose.
We are here investigating your unauthorized presence in the system. What's your excuse?
I serve the Romulan Star Empire and its true leader, Tarus.
That's most unfortunate.
Authorization I require.
We disable the Sith-esh. It's possible we may be able to lure out Aranhu to investigate.
Warning. Ship is under
Oh,
attack.
whoa.
Target's shield has failed.
Minerals from the planetary fragment will conceal the ship's energy signature. If we hide in the asteroids near it and mask our energy signature, I predict that Aranhu will approach to investigate further and be unable to detect us.
Okay. I guess that guy's disabled. Yeah. He's mentally disabled. Yeah. Okay.
What happened here? We were attacked by Starfleet saboteurs. They appear to have fled.
Interesting. This is exactly like scenario 2247B. I thought scenario 1849K would be a more likely option.
True. I was thinking the
I
same
should
thing.
incorporate this data into my modeling projections. Nevertheless, we should now be able to follow Aranhu's trail. He should lead us right to Tarus.
Ship has gone to warp. Let's follow him. I want to go into that little base. That was cool. I don't know if I have to restart the game or whatever, but it seems like it takes so long to load every time. I've mentioned that like 12 times tonight, but it didn't start off like this, and now it is like this every time. Oh my god. It hovers around like 3 or 4%, and then it jumps to 30. And then it's pretty quick after that. Okay, Commander Aranhu's trail led here to the Iconia system. There's another system that's off limits to normal traffic. Oh, this is another system that's off limits to normal traffic. So any activity here is a cause for concern. Recommend we investigate. A large crater looks like a likely place to start. Set a course for the crater. They're in such like dastardly looking systems here. Oops, wrong button. Picking up a large shield protecting a structure of some type. Shield is using a modified cloaking device. If I hadn't been scanning for large amounts of tachyon particles, I would have never found it. Riemann ships decloaking, they're hailing us.
Federation ship. I am Commander Shanclado of the Riemann starship Intraku. Your presence here could be considered an act of war. Leave immediately, or we will open fire.
This is Garrett from Thief. We have no intention of leaving.
That is unfortunate, Starfleet. Our conflict is not with you. Commander Aranhu has charged me with securing this installation at all costs. Praetor Tarus must be allowed to complete her work. You have already seen too much.
Why would they tell us this? Red alert! Where are you? Oh.
Accessing the Interrogating systems before it was destroyed. I managed to download the access codes for the planetary shield. I believe we should be able to use them to lower the shield and reach the surface.
Alright, transmit the codes. Alright, the base's shield's down. Let's beam down. Yeah, I already said yes. And take the whole crew. All the senior officers with me. Alright, and then after it loads, eventually. One of these days. Come on. Oh my god. There we go.
These are the coordinates for the underground structure we detected. Reading life signs, sir. Multiple Remans and 1 Romulan. Our quarry could be just ahead.
Oh.
Starfleet! How did they find us?
They must have followed me, Praetor. I will deal with them.
No, I need your help with the gateway.
Little
Send
goofy
your
physics
guards.
there.
They appear to have been attempting to merge Iconian and Romulan technology. Perhaps in an attempt to reactivate the gateway network. We should access that console and attempt to open the door.
Okay. Alright, shipping logs. Logs here of shipments to and from the base of the Hobus system. Oh, look at him here. He's doing that little twitchy look around. As well as schematics for several devices that are similar to recovered Iconian technology. According to the data, there are also stores of Tequa, Decalithium, and protomatter on this level. These stores have have the same quantum signatures as the elements you recovered from the Hobus system. You quickly download the data into your tricorder. This could be invaluable if Tarus is brought to trial. True, if they're brought to trial.
It has been decades, and I still find Hakeem's betrayal difficult to accept. He is Romulan. Treachery is his heritage, as it is mine. But to go to such lengths, to destroy our world, it is too much to bear, even now. He told me the device would destroy Natla, and I, like a fool, believed him. And now, those pathetic refugees from the Republic have told the entire quadrant that I am responsible for the destruction of Romulus. They don't understand. We should be allies. We want the same thing. At least my people know the truth. Aranhu is a rock. I find it strange that Remans are now my only companions. perhaps they understand loyalty more than any of us. I rely on him to help me continue my work. The Iconians can restore all that is lost. I know it. I just need to make them see that I am worthy. The Dark Masters have responded to my pleas for assistance with dread silence. My only recourse is to harness their technology for myself. When I can step through the gateway and meet them as an equal, I am confident that they will turn back time and make everything as it was before.
Yeah.
The base in the Hobus system is lost to me, but the quarantine holds. A Ranhu can use it as cover to collect the protomatter and bring it back to me. Sela is looking for me. So is the Republic. If only I could make them see. I am our people's last hope.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit, what's the code? Whoops. Oh. I'm gonna say, did that alert anybody? Getting that wrong like 5 times in a row? Oh, whoops. Got his ass.
I have it. What?
No! Oh my god.
Traitors!
Wasn't expecting that. Oh, that's what you get for trusting the Remans. These guys were like slave child miners. Like, well, miners as in like they were mining. But they were also miners. Oh. Oh, we have to kill her? I thought my bad. I thought she was like just a regular NPC. I didn't realize she was an enemy like that. I mean, I know she's an enemy, but I didn't know that we were gonna fight her. Just threw a grenade at myself. Confront Tarus. Well, before that. Can I not do anything with this yet? I have to confront her first. 2 anomalies, but it's not pointing to where. Nothing in here, just an empty room? What are they doing in there? What are the Remans doing in there? It's where they keep their clones of Picard.
Enough. You have won. And in winning, you have doomed the Romulan people.
True. Tarus, under the authority of Starfleet, you are under arrest for war crimes, committing an act of genocide, and crimes against the galaxy.
They were not my crimes. I was betrayed by Hakiv, and now those crimes will never be undone. I hope you realize that in stopping me, you have doomed billions of Romulans to remain dead. Now you shall live with that guilt, as I have.
So, no, in my party right here, these aren't real people. These are my bridge crew, which, from here, on the USS Natla. There's I can assign crew members to the station, to the different stations on the ship. But no, the first day I was playing this on stream, I was playing with other people, and the way it works in a lot of MMOs, is that either like sometimes they just automatically like your level syncs with somebody else, like usually whoever's lowest, or like they like even it out somehow. In this game, you can choose to level sync. So like, whoever everybody is synced to, or whoever is like the leader that initiates the quest, that's the level that everybody is. Oh yeah, dude, did you miss it? I was saying I got earlier I was saying I've got the USS Natla. I've got the shuttle is the Raider. And I can't show you in this screen, but I have another ship. I have two other ships. One is the USS Croft, and I've got the I did earlier unlock today. I unlocked the original Enterprise, that ship, and it's from the original series, and that's the USS Maria Doria. So they're all Tomb Raider related so far. Even now, you deny the truth of your role in the destruction of your people. You are blinded by your own lust for power and killed those people as surely as if you had pulled the trigger yourself. Natla. Yeah, Natla. Lock onto Tarus and beam her directly to the brig.
Before we leave, may I suggest we look for evidence of the materials we discovered at Hobus? They will undoubtedly prove vital at Tarus's trial. We should also overload the gateway and make certain it can never be used again.
The Maria Doria was a suggestion from a chatter, and I was like, that's actually really good. Like, that's probably the best name. Like, of everything in Tomb Raider, that's the best name. What's the... I would never do this. But, Tomb Raider 2013 ship. Okay, in the Survivor games, the one that crashes, that's called the Endurance. That's probably already actually a ship in Star Trek. But anyway, but yeah, the Maria Doria, because it's an actual ship in there. I thought that was pretty good. If I get another one, I'll call it like, if I get like a really powerful warship or something, I'll call it the Bartoli. You know? I don't know. I'm sure you could think of a couple of good ones. I don't know if maybe the plane that crashed, that turned her into like an adrenaline junkie, maybe that has a name. Oh yeah, there's got to be a Von Croy. It's gonna be whichever ship looks the most like a pervert, or like something that Epstein would ride in. That's I'll call that one the Von Croy. Why can't I do that? This decalithium appears to have come from the same source as the decalithium we discovered in the Hobuses. Who are... Giovanni, who are you? I've never seen you before. It's so funny because since everybody in the party, they're all of my senior bridge officers. All the people that show up to say like, all right, Captain, like, you know, we got it. These are all characters I've never seen before, because they must just be random, or just like default characters for if nobody, like no named person is on the bridge to answer you. It's really weird. Okay, Tequa site. This is shit, but Werner von Boy. Yeah, buoy. That's terrible. That's terrible. But it's pretty good, I like it. It's an explosive compound, yep. Okay, and one more. Part of matter appears to be... Okay. So everything is from the Hobus system. Isn't that impressive? Isn't that interesting? Overload the gateway. Whoops. Well, like, actually, no. You got a better one? Gateway has been programmed to overload. There's no way to stop it. We need to return to the Natla before that happens. Werner von Croyage. I think Laura took that when she was, like, 14. When she found her little backpack. No, I know, yeah, I know. I get it. I get it. I see what you're doing. She won on the Croyage. What? What do you mean I didn't say it? Croyage. Voyage. Werner von Croyage. He took one to Epstein Island. I don't know why. I get the feeling that, like, you just look at, like, Von Croy and you're like, that guy would hang out with Epstein. I bet. They'd play on Xbox Live together and get banned for using racial slurs. Tarus is in the brig, Captain, and all the evidence we found has been logged and secured. Now we just need to deliver it and her to a safe location. Fly to the edge of the system. Oh. Uh-oh, who's showing up? Oh, in a French way. Okay. Von Croyage. See, that's good. Now, when you say it like that, I get it. I see what you're saying.
How nice to see you again.
Ah.
I feel like we are becoming old friends. I will admit that your previous attempts to thwart my plans have been irritating, but your actions today have more than made
Von
up for his
Croyage.
petty
That sucks. It's
Tarus
good, but it's
still has her loyalists among my people. An open move against her would have been a distraction from my greater plans.
That's cute. I like that. I don't work for you.
But you played the pawn perfectly. I could not have asked for a more obedient tool. Now, if you will transport Tarus to my ship, we can avoid any unpleasantness.
Always a pleasure. I could never be friends with a monster like you. Not very diplomatic.
The Lisette informed us that you might need some assistance with the prisoner transport. Good thing we brought some backup.
Thanks, Captain Sean.
Tarus is wanted by the Romulan Star Empire for high treason and war crimes against the Romulan people. The Empire is the legitimate government of the Romulan people, and I demand you turn this terrorist over for trial and punishment.
But we're allied with the Republic. So I mean, don't we get to determine who's the official representative of the Romulans? You make an excellent point, but I'm afraid since we captured her, we must maintain custody. You are welcome to submit an extradition request to the office of the Federation President. Tarus's actions do not just impact Romulus and Romulan worlds. Her alleged crimes were against the entire quadrant. You will be welcome to attend and even testify at her trial, or perhaps we could establish an interplanetary tribunal of those impacted by the Hobus supernova. But for now, she will remain in Starfleet custody. Turn her over for a sham trial? I'm going to say this first one because it's funny.
You are a disappointment. Nevertheless, you did remove Tarus from the game, and for that I am grateful. Consider your decisions more carefully the next time we meet. I can be a powerful ally, or I can be your worst enemy.
You are the epitome of generosity, Empress Sela. You're not that kind of ally I need. I had hoped our people could find peace. Perhaps that is not possible. I'm going to say you're the epitome of generosity. That's funny. There you go. You can have her. Keep her.
Prisoner transfer successful. Tarus is safely secured in the brig. We can take it from here. One more thing. We're detecting some unusual energy residue from the surface. Our databases identify it as Iconian.
Yes, there was an Iconian gateway on the surface. A group of Remans used it to escape.
Do you have any idea where they went?
We only caught a glimpse, but it looked like some kind of Romulan station. Lisette is decloaking. They're hailing us.
Looks like we missed all the excitement, but I have been monitoring your progress. On behalf of the Romulan Republic, I would like to thank you and your crew for your assistance. I am confident that the Federation will provide more than adequate security for Tarus until her trial can be arranged. You can transport Gaius back to the Lisette as soon as you are ready.
Alright, a pleasure, Commander. Transporter room. You're clear to send Lieutenant Solan back to the Lisette. Alright, we've accomplished our task. Let's go. That was kind of a stacked crew there. They have fucking the Empress of Romulus. And the former Empress. Everybody was there.
We have much to consider. If the destruction of the Romulan homeworld was a deliberate act, not only was it mass murder, but that one event has been a major cause of the destabilization of the quadrant over the past 40 years. Yep. Not to mention the light that it casts on the internal struggles of the Romulan people. This one horrible act set off a chain of reactions that could change the galaxy forever. We must know who did this and why. The interrogation of Tarus will no doubt lead to many truths. But I am troubled by these Remans. Why did they turn on Tarus? And where did they go?
Yeah, no, this... look, I've said this so many times since I've started playing this game. I hate the destruction of Romulus. I think it is so fucking stupid. I think when you get to the point where you start destroying planets, like, you've crossed over into, like, fucking retard territory as far as writing goes, in my opinion. Like, but since it did happen, you know, you have to address it. I actually think that the way that they go about it in this game is pretty good. Like, it actually, I'm following their logic there, which is better than I can say about, like, the JJ movies, except for, well, so far, except for being tricked into blowing up Romulus, or into blowing up the Hobus star. I don't know about that yet, but I think that the power play here, like the way it's all kind of played out, I think that makes sense. I think that's good. But anyway, let's see. Are any of these good for me? No. No, all of these are bad. Wait, am I gonna get... oh no, not for this ship anyway. Because it says 2. Oh, actually, that's good. Wait, then what are these? Why are we getting 2 of those? Wait. $245 regen per 6 seconds. 258. 172, but like 1,800 more max shield capacity. I think this is the best middle ground here. 258 shield regen every 6 seconds. 5,100 shield capacity.
I have new...
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Level 14. Real quick here. Engineering console. Nope. Shield array. Deflector array. Mark IV. Nope. Science. Exotic particle generator. Improves exotic damage? Is that what this is? No, it's electrical damage. Improves control effects. Wait. And then this... no. And then let's just check here for fun. Oh, wait. And what is this? Tactical station? Oh, yeah, that's not gonna... who cares? Tactical station. Is this the same? These are the same, but... What's the difference? Train, Starship... It's all 6.3. No science consoles. Yeah, that's an improvement. And that's just worse. Okay. I'm gonna have to do some inventory management later. Plus 7.5% shield regen rate? Actually. I think I'd rather have this. Why is that not going? $11.3 shield regen? Oh, Starship Shield Restoration. No, I'd rather have the regen. Okay. Anyway. I think I'm not going to do this right now. I'll listen to it next time.
The Romulans had a base, known as the Vault.
No. Stop talking. Alright, and then still 13 hours until this resets. So, anyway, that's been plenty. I'm really, really digging this game so far. If nothing, but for the episodes here, I'm really liking it a lot. And I there's still so much left, you know? There's still so much, and I'm already really liking this. So, I'll definitely be playing more. But anyway, that'll be it for tonight. Or today, this morning. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll be back later.